Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
KFI, Mr. Mo Kelly. Later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app, and we're simulcasting on YouTube at Mr. Mo Kelly, MrMoKelly. We have a tremendous show tonight. I have to update you on some things from last night. We just got another confirmation that actor Tim Blake Nelson will be joining the show tomorrow evening to discuss his new boxing movie, Bang Bang, which will be hitting theaters in limited release this Friday. You know him from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Did you know he won a Grammy for that? Yes, he did. The Incredible Hulk, Meet the Fockers, Minority Report, Watchmen on HBO, and Captain America Brave New World, as he played the main villain, Samuel Stearns, the leader. So we'll talk to him about some of that, probably all of that tomorrow. We're still confirmed for Derek Huff, who's going to talk about his new job on E! Entertainment, hosting Extra. You know him as the 6-time Dancing with the Stars champion. We have some prizes. I have to ask Tuwal if he wants to give away anything tonight. It's up to him, because he's the one who answers the phones, and he gets to decide whether he hangs up on you or gives you something. We got prizes direct from Sweden, a tribute to ABBA concert tickets, which is going to be at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts this Sunday, the 15th. We're giving away 2 pairs. I don't know. It could be tonight, could be tomorrow night, could be Thursday night, but we're definitely giving away 2 pairs. Get your boogie on, get your bell bottoms and platform heels ready. And also Friday night for Name That Movie Cult Classic, we'll be giving away tickets all night for Footage Fest 25. And there's a special night of Footage Fest where there's going to be a 20th anniversary screening of Napoleon Dynamite. And I will be moderating the panel afterward with the star of the movie, Josh Heater. And we're going to have John Heater. We're going to have all sorts of fun and foolishness. And we'll be giving away tickets to that this Friday. And that's not even counting what is going to be coming on later in the month. We're going to have Emil Hirsch and Sean McNamara. We have so much good stuff, and there's some other things that I got my fingers crossed. I can't wait to let everyone know about. It is a great, great time to be back from vacation. We're hitting our stride, full swing. And almost forgot. Most importantly, it's somebody's birthday today. Mark, do you know whose birthday it is?
I would have to guess.
Well, it's not mine.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
Not mine. No, it's definitely not mine.
Tuwala's is in November. It's like a week before mine.
Yeah, process of elimination.
Sam, is it your birthday?
No.
Oh, when's your birthday?
In May.
When's Daniel's birthday? I could have sworn it was somebody's birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Oh, it's California's birthday. 175 years old. September 9th, 1850 is the day that then President Millard Fillmore signed the Compromise of 1850, which made California this great state, the Golden State, the 31st state of the Union. In fact, it was signed 2 years after the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed between the U.S. and Mexico, which ceded most of the Southwest and all of present-day California to the states. So California is 175 years old. I was going to say she still looks good, but, she needs to get back in the gym.
Doesn't look a day over 170.
Yeah, she needs to tighten up a bit. Just sort of,
Got those arm flaps.
Yeah. That was Mark Ronner. You had to get specific.
What?
Arm slapping in the wind, huh?
Well, just do some tricep pull downs. Take care of that right away.
Okay. I remember, though, to be serious, learning about the the addition of California to the Union. And I always remember 1850 was a nice round number. And to think that I would live to see its 175th birthday.
Isn't that where all those Zorro stories were set, right around that time?
Right around that time.
Okay.
When we took California away from Mexico.
Fun.
Yeah. But, who wants to get into that minutia?
No. By the way, talking about Tim Blake Nelson, he directed a really good movie called The Gray Zone. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. Not uplifting, not something that will make you feel like party time, but quite a good movie.
He seems like, and I can't wait to talk to him, he seems like just a fascinating dude.
Yeah.
From Tulsa, Oklahoma, went to Brown, went to Juilliard. His son is a director now, following in his footsteps. There's just so many things to talk about where he is classically trained, but also has done so many wide and varied roles. He's a master of disguise in many respects. You go back and realize, oh, he was in that. Oh, he was in that as well. Or, oh my gosh, I didn't even recognize him because of the makeup and the costuming.
He's got a lot going on. He's a talented guy. I'm looking forward to this.
It ought to be fun. And coming up tonight on the show, we have a Metro update. Unfortunately, Metro killed someone else. Well, I'm not going to blame Metro. It was someone walking on the tracks, but it ends up being in the news regarding Metro. I don't make the rules. I just sort of follow the rules. And if you kill someone, you end up on the show. And did you know that coyotes can swim? I had no idea.
We got them all over here. I don't know if you've seen them late at night. They're inside the gates of the building.
They've attacked Tooele.
What?
We see them all the time.
No, seriously. They come up to the glass door of iHeart,
Yeah.
and they wait for Tooele to come out. I don't know what he said. Maybe he talked about someone's mama. All I know is Tooele is always greeted by them. I usually see them running across the street to like Whole Foods because there's probably like trash or something around there that they're using as a food source. But there is a coyote den in close proximity to these studios.
They have no fear, and Tooele probably also smells like food.
I can neither confirm or deny that, but I'll take your word for that, Mark Runner. Can't attest to what Tooele smells like and whether it's akin to food.
Well, if you say so.
And also, all you EV drivers out there, you had that sticker on your car which allowed you to drive by yourself in the HOV access lane. Nope. That ends at the end of the month, and we'll tell you why and who to blame, because you got to blame someone. And OpenAI, they are now going to try to limit the amount of times that people sue it. So they're rolling out parental controls because that's going to make a big difference other than legal distinction. But we'll talk about that. And Girl Scouts. Anyone here in the Girl Scouts? Mark, were you in the Girl Scouts?
Negative.
I don't think Sam was in the Girl Scouts. I know Tooele's daughter was in the Girl Scouts. But each year when Tooele's daughter was in Girl Scouts, we would get the form to buy all the cookies. Now, his daughter wouldn't come to the office. Tooele would come to the office with the form and just sort of pass it out to everyone.
That's how it works.
And I would think, damn it, bring your little ass in here and sell these cookies. You're the one who wants the credit for it. Do the work.
Do the work. As long as you get the cookies, what do you care?
No, I care because I think it teaches young people the wrong lesson, where you just give it to dad or give it to mom and have them take it to work and give it to everyone at the office, as opposed to when I was growing up, we had to go door to door. Not that I was in the Boy Scouts, but I'm saying whenever we had a fundraiser for 4-H, I was in 4-H. I pledged my head to clear thinking. I pledged my heart to greater loyalty. I pledged my hands to larger service. And I pledged my health to better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world. That's the 4-H pledge. I was in 4-H, not the Boy Scouts, not the Girl Scouts, but the best Scouts, 4-H, baby.
Really?
Future farmers of America, get off me.
Okay, so what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie, though?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, choose carefully.
No, the sugar cookies, whatever those sugar cookies are.
No, that's the wrong answer. The answer is the Samoas.
Not the Samoas.
Yes, the Samoas.
Samoas.
You're both wrong. You're both wrong.
You can't overrule this.
Thin Mints, those were nasty. We'll get into that. But they have all these new flavors that I didn't even know existed. That's how long it's been since I purchased some cookies. But we got to talk about that and so much more. It's later with Mo Kelly. When we come back, we got to tell you about Metro. Metro's back in the news, and they killed someone else.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
On the
Mr. Mo Kelly. It's Later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app and also on YouTube at Mr. Mo Kelly, MrMokelly. Got more bad news from Metro. It may not be Metro's fault, but it ends up a part of Metro's Wikipedia page. A person who was walking on a train track in Leimert Park is dead after being hit by Metro late last night. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was really, really inappropriate. Sam, did you do that?
Maybe.
Mark, who did that?
That would be inappropriate if I did that, Mo.
Someone played a sound effect like it was a body dropping. Who did that? LA Metro released a statement and said a southbound Metro E-line train struck a trespasser walking on the track between the Expo/Crenshaw and Expo/Western Station. The person was pronounced dead at the scene by first responders. Well, yeah, come on, that's gratuitous. That's unnecessary. That's really unnecessary. We know the person is dead. All right? You don't have to rub it in with sound effects. It's very unprofessional. This is what Metro had to say, quote, Metro extends its heartfelt condolences to the deceased family and friends. Metro encourages the public to observe rail safety guidance and reminds pedestrians. What? Oh, come on. Someone just died. Now they want to lecture people about not walking on train tracks. You know what that's like? It's like seeing in the news that someone choked to death at a restaurant. And then the restaurant comes out and says, oh, we're very sorry, but please chew your food carefully when you're at a restaurant. Why are you going to hand out recommendations and suggestions right after you kill somebody? Inadvertently, or allegedly. But it goes on. Metro encourages the public to observe rail safety guidance and reminds pedestrians that they should only cross tracks at marked street crossings with signals to help ensure their safe passage. Close quote. Thank you very much for that, Metro. When I was writing Metro many years ago, and it's getting to be many years ago because it won't be anytime soon. When I was writing, it was not unusual. When I say not unusual, I'll say once every 6 months or so, guesstimating. It was not unusual that you would have a train line shut down because either there was someone parked on the tracks, someone walking on the tracks, someone intentionally trying to commit suicide on the tracks, sometimes successful, sometimes not so successful. But it was a relatively common occurrence, unfortunately. Now it seems to be a little bit more common than uncommon. Yes, this person was walking on the tracks, but it's kind of hard for a Metro train to sneak up on you. They're coming every 7 or 8 minutes on average. And if you're on the track, you know that there's another one coming somewhat soon. There's a big light, actually 2 on the front of the train. They make a lot of noise. You can feel the rumbling if you should happen to be on the tracks. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm just saying this was probably intentional, not accidental. It's a very, very sad story. Very, very, very sad story. Oh, Mark, I don't know if I asked you this. Have you ever ridden LA Metro before since you've been out here?
No, I'm not that much of a thrill seeker.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Really?
Just take some mace or some bear spray with you.
Why don't you come with me then?
No, because I've already done my time.
Have you?
Yeah. It's almost like in the Dark Knight Rises, you got Batman. He has to climb out of this pit.
You're equating yourself to Batman?
Thereabouts. And you, after you get out of the pit, you don't go back in the pit. You have already succeeded. You've already overcome the obstacle. There's no need for you to do it again.
I see you more as Alfred and me as Batman.
You would be incorrect. Hey, who's playing that? Who is playing that sound effect? It's so inappropriate.
Disrespectful is what it is.
Goodness, someone was hit by a Metro train. There are no laughs to be found anywhere in that. Okay? We don't need a sound eye view of what happened. We don't need to reenact the whole idea of a train hitting someone. Who did that? Is it Tawala? Is it can Daniel play sound effects out there? No, I'm serious. Who did that? I understand you all think it's funny, but it's Later with Mo Kelly. They're only going to get mad at me, and I had no part in this. If you're watching our YouTube channel, it says very clearly, Metro train kills another person. There's nothing funny about someone dying on a train track again. Oh, come on. Just stop. Mark, are you ready to do news? Because I can see that y'all don't have any respect for life at all.
I think it's in everybody's best interest if we proceed to the news at once.
Oh, did I hear a hint of laughter? Was that you?
No.
When we come back, we have to talk about coyotes who can swim. Oh, come on!
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI, Mr. Mo Kelly. It's Later with Mo Kelly. Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app and on YouTube. Want to say hello to the Momigos in the Motown chat on our YouTube channel. Say what's up to Scott and Carl. I feel like Romper Room and Paula Dunn and DK Fuel. And who else is in there? We have Daryl Sexton and Luis Beltran. Thanks for coming out to the Momigos Motown chat. And they're also, Alicia Hester, they're contributing as well. So if you want to be part of the show, we'll read some of your comments on the air. Just follow us at Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube. It's the easy way to find the video simulcast each and every night. We'll read some of your comments on the air. Y'all know that I do not like coyotes at all. In fact, there were some coyotes patrolling this back lot behind my house, dangerously close to my dogs today. It was very unsettling. I was in the car driving on the way in and I got the alert, security alert, movement behind the house. And I see this coyote running around. I'll show it to Walla because I try to tell people they are a real issue and concern for my two small dogs who they would absolutely eat in a heartbeat. Go ahead and put play on that, 12, so you can see. So I've always said, and I've received pushback from people when I say if I see a coyote in the street, I will run it down without hesitation because they're dangerous, they're predators, they will kill a young child or small dogs. So I have no problem.
Demon dog.
You see that?
Patrolling, stalking your backyard. Just trying to figure a way to get into that
because they can smell either the dog food or the dog feces. They know that there are dogs there.
Yeah.
So,
wow. I tried to go vigilante the other day and save a dog that was being murdered in Altadena. I was up there, working on the house or whatever, and I heard the sounds of a dog being murdered, and I just said, damn it, no, not today. I had my bear spray, had my gloves, had a bat in the trunk, and I was ready to I don't know what, but I drove around trying to find it. I was going to try to run them over or scare them something, and I found kind of where they were, and I could just see them rat packing a dog, and it's just a stray. And Altadena, there was no helping them, but I did try my best to wait for them to come out to the street so I could get some payback.
Oh yeah, I will run them down. And I didn't know that coyotes were such adroit swimmers. Yes, dogs can swim. Yes, they're part of the canine family, but they're swimming like up to a mile on their own. And if you know the San Francisco area and Angel Island's resident coyotes are choosing to paddle across Raccoon Strait in San Francisco Bay, and they head in the direction of Tiburon. And they are swimming up to about a half-mile round-trip journey before turning back and climbing to shore. Like they're going out there, I don't know, for exercise. Maybe they're fishing or something, but they're going out there with direction and intent and purpose.
They may be surprisingly good swimmers, but they're still terrible when they step off a cliff and then realize there's gravity.
There's nothing wrong with that. If they should die, in the course of swimming or walking or, crossing a street and they get run down by a car, I'm okay with all of it.
They're also really bad with anvils.
And dynamite.
And rocket skates.
And caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you paint on them.
Yeah.
We had someone in the Momigos Motown chat ask, when does Acme versus Coyote come out?
Oh, that's coming out next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
We got to wait till 2026 after all this time?
Yes. Well, I mean, look, for now that they got approved, they're like gunning it. They did a humongous premiere kind of screening type thing at Comic-Con, and the fans loved it. The people were like, thank God this film is going to be phenomenal.
Look, kill all coyotes. Wile-E, the animated ones, the real ones, it doesn't matter. Because, you know what, I need to... I'm going to post this video when I can of this coyote in my backyard so people understand I have every reason to detest them. Because if something were to happen to one or both of my dogs, I'm going straight Charles Bronson in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hunt down every single coyote that I may see and shoot them on sight.
Is it remotely possible that you might be just a little bit of, and hear me out here, a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Two things can be true.
Okay.
I mean, just because I'm a bloodthirsty psychopath and I want an excuse to kill a coyote, it doesn't mean that they don't have it coming. It doesn't mean that they don't deserve to die, because they do. They serve no legitimate purpose. They are scavengers. They are predators. It's not like they help the ecological balance of anything. They're not eating rodents or something. It's not like I can make the argument that we get something out of their existence. We get absolutely nothing out of coyotes. Nothing.
I feel about coyotes the exact same way that Liam Neeson once felt about. Never mind.
No, go ahead and talk about it. Get it out.
No.
Okay. Work out your stuff.
No. Look, I look at coyotes and I think about one time when they may have attacked a neighbor's animal, and I just went out into the streets and I wanted to kill the first coyote I saw, kind of like Liam Neeson. We wanted to just kill the first black man he saw when one of his friends alleged that they were attacked by a black man.
It seems like a stretch, but also legit.
And Liam Neeson kind of looks like a coyote.
Okay.
I mean, he's old and gray. Coyotes look gray and oldish. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I'd never looked at him in that manner, but okay.
You look at some of these new pictures.
The creamy one on the chat says they're punks, Mo, talking about coyotes. Yeah, they are punks, but to a point. They're braver now. They're not fazed by people. They'll walk up on you. They've walked up on Tuwala. They've walked up on me here at the job. You know, they may be punks, but sometimes they're just brave enough to get themselves in a situation.
They are rat packers. By themselves, nah, they'll look at you. But when they start calling for their friends, that's when you know it's a problem. And they know how to. If you've ever seen them, there's a video up right now somewhere on social media where there is a golden retriever, I believe, defending itself from a pack, and they come at you from all angles, waiting for you to lower your guard, and then
Yeah, they do actually surround you. I've seen the videos. They are pack hunters, and they're pretty intelligent as far as the strategy.
Yeah.
They will surround you, they will corner you, and they will attack you from different ends.
Yeah.
You know, like they'll attack you from the front side and the back side simultaneously.
And they have one that will run interference, kind of like catching your attention, while another one comes and will bite your leg. Yeah, these things are smarter than Warner Brothers gives them credit for. I know they constantly purchase all these Acme products, even though they fail them every time, but they're actually smarter than that.
They're also weirdly confident. Around here, around the office outside, they kind of move like Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner. They're not afraid at all.
That is oddly specific.
Yeah.
I come here Saturday mornings, like I'm the first guy in the building, and I occasionally bring my son with me. He loves coming here to the office. And yeah, inside, like there's you come up the stairway up from the parking lot, and there's that little wall, that little cement wall divider.
Yep.
I'm walking with my kid on one side going up, and there's a coyote going the other way. So we're within 5 feet of each other.
And it's probably saying, "What's up, bro?"
Literally, it looked back at us and said, I'm a little too tired right now. I'm going to take off, but next time, just keep your eyes open.
That's right. Just he's looking at you and pointing at you with 2 fingers like, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
And saying to you, bring that dog back downstairs. I dare you. I freaking dare you.
Oh, yeah. No, it knows. I think my dog, I've walked around this building many times with my dog, and I think my dog knows something is up around here, so he tries to avoid it.
Well, I'm quite sure because of all the coyotes, you can pick up the scent the urine, whatever, they know, not necessarily there's danger, but they know the presence of some other animal.
Now, see, I just got a text from my mom, and she went to a dog owners meeting, because in the Pasadena-Altadena area, everyone's up in arms about just the massive influx of coyotes that have moved into the burn zones. And one thing she learned is that if you pee around your property, that will keep them away from the yard. So you can either pee yourself all around the yard, or you can put pee in a jar. So, Sam, what we need to maybe do is go around the property and pee late at night, just around the borders.
That would be a deterrent as opposed to like some sort of
human pee. It's not the dog peeing. Me and Sam would have to walk around the gates and the entryways. Look, there was someone here who used to go and drop a deuce in the stairwell at this building. It's not unusual to find bodily fluids around this property.
No, I know someone has done it. Someone will do it. I just didn't know that there was actually some sort of connection between human urine and that warding off coyotes. That's all.
I'm sorry. Maybe because of what we eat. Maybe they don't like the smell of it. Maybe like, ugh.
I mean, with our luck, we do that. There's going to be somebody walking up the street and saying, "Excuse me, what are you guys doing?" No. Sorry. These are for the coyotes.
No, you go in the bathroom, you pull out the mason jar, and that's what you do.
No, I was thinking we just
mason jar.
I was thinking we just go downstairs and just go. But you're right, Sam. We may get spotted, and that's
There's cameras everywhere.
You're a sexual offender.
Tooele will get spotted. They will see the black man urinating on the side of the building.
And I'm about to say, wait, he's doing it too. They're like, go on, sir. Go about your business. You're protecting this property from coyotes. But you're a predator.
Mr. Non-Black Man, you okay? Did he hurt you? Did he harm you? Did he do anything to you?
Did he make you whip it out? Yeah, see?
Now,
how are you coerced into this?
Yeah, you're just protecting everybody at iHeart. Does it keep more coyotes away if you eat asparagus before you pee?
Oh, maybe. But then would that bring the rats?
How do you come up with these questions?
The rats wouldn't want that asparagus smell.
Well, I'm a serious journalist, and this is important, Mo.
Yeah.
You almost said that with a straight face. We have bad news for EV drivers when we come back. KFI AM 640.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Later with Mo Kelly on KFI AM 640.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app and also live on YouTube. It's Later with Mo Kelly. And I guess I have an EV. Don't hybrids count as an EV of sorts? We're like a mulatto. We're half this and half that.
I don't know. Well, I guess a quarter EV does make you EV. So
that's true.
Do people still say mulatto?
Yeah.
On this show,
one drop of EV.
Do you drive an octoroon? Coming soon, the Tesla octoroon.
Hey, stranger things have happened in this country. Let me tell you. Okay, quadroon, octoroon, mulatto. Yeah. So I guess I would say my car is mulatto because it's just half. It's half gas, half hybrid. But I always wondered if I got me a hybrid, would I be able to drive in the HOV lane, get my sticker? But I guess I didn't qualify or didn't buy it soon enough. I didn't get a sticker. But now it doesn't matter, even if you do have a sticker. The California DMV is reminding drivers that federal regulations authorizing clean air vehicle decals, which are on the back end of the car, just above the rear wheel. The clean air vehicles, which allow qualifying cars to use carpool lanes with a single occupant or pay reduced toll rates in some areas, it's expiring at the end of this month. Starting October 1st, next month, vehicles with the decals must follow posted occupancy requirements in high occupancy vehicle lanes or risk a citation. In other words, the decal means absolutely nothing starting October 1st. And the decals, I didn't know this, were valid up to 4 years, but the program is ending. So all decals become invalid on October 1st.
Is there some type of refund that California is offering everyone who bought into this whole idea that you get those and get these vehicles so you can have special privileges, because now it's being ripped apart. So I almost feel like this is highway robbery.
Well, we missed out. The HOV lane access for single occupant clean air vehicles here in California was first authorized back in 1999. I did not know that. Last reauthorized in 2017. The DMV began issuing clean air vehicle decals under the current program that we're talking about January 1st, 2019. But then, you had the whole pandemic thing, so people weren't checking for it. But over 1 million decals have been issued. And they're going to be worthless now. Now, I didn't even like the idea of a decal to begin with, because I don't like putting stuff on my car like that. I don't put bumper stickers. I don't put who I voted for on my car. I don't put my kid was an A student at Arnold Elementary, kiss my ass.
Oh, those are obnoxious.
I get offended. Yes, offended when I see someone else's car with a baby on board placard in it. As if I'm supposed to drive differently because you had sex with someone and you procreated and now they're riding in the car. I have to change my driving habits? Well, I'm supposed to be extra cautious?
No, I thought it was for emergency people in case you get into an accident, letting them know there might be a baby in the car.
Isn't that the assumption, though?
I thought it was for if you need a spare baby. They've got one in the car ahead of you.
That's actually, yeah. I think
now, okay, but to be serious, and I talked to a security expert once upon a time who informed me that they warn, especially women who belong to certain organizations and individuals who could be targets, to avoid putting identifiers on your car, because that allows people to follow you, track you down. If you have, something that would identify and let a would-be stalker criminal know that you are a woman driving that car, don't do that.
And probably compromise in attention. You're going to be distracted. And look, we always talk about not being criminals, but thinking like criminals and how they may exploit the things that we may do wittingly or unwittingly. I never thought about it that way. But yeah, I don't like the idea of people knowing too much about me just from the outside of my car.
Just skip the middleman and buy a sticker that says victim.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one's offended, though, at the whole idea of baby on board? You should be offended. You should be angry that someone has the dirty nerve to tell you to drive differently, to drive more cautiously because they have a crumb snatcher maybe in the car.
I think it's really brave of you to stake out this anti-baby position on the public's airwaves.
No. I'm anti-baby on board placard in the car. I'm not anti-baby.
Oh, okay. Clarification.
It's a distinction with a difference. Thank you very much. All right.
I drove around with babies. So
I used to be a baby.
I
love babies. Some of my best friends are babies.
And you'll be in diapers again soon.
Why is Daniel laughing so loud I can hear him through the freaking door?
That's hilarious. Sam, you got to get on that rim shot button.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's later with Mo Kelly. It's not earlier with Mark Ronner.
I love it.
Don't humor him.
Thank you.
KFI AM 640. Cut off all their mics. Yours too, Sam. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
KFI and KOST HD2, Los Angeles, Orange County. More stimulating.